Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of The Aftermath. My name is Ian, and as always, I'm joined by Dylan. And today we have a very special guest on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Very special.
The one and only John.
It's me, John.
How long has it been since you've been on the show?
Been about a few.
When was it?
At least,
It has been about a few.
Like a couple.
yeah, at least a handful of change. And
Okay.
then so,
Yeah. Do you remember what the last thing...
shoot.
Do you remember what we watched? Did we watch something the last time we were here?
Think
I honestly don't
I can't
remember.
remember what I eat in the morning.
Oh, well, there you go. You may need to go to the
Watch.
doctor
Right.
for that sort of thing.
They're
Might
gonna
be right.
they're gonna prescribe you anti-goldfish medicine.
Yeah. Onset dementia.
Okay, all right. Well, if I something very special just took place, and I'll let Dylan take the reins on this. We talked about this very same thing a few weeks ago.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about that was we named that episode
Clive of the Blinding Dawn.
No, we did not. But we can name this one now if you want to.
Oh,
We named it. Where is it? Sir Wade of Rosaria.
damn.
June 27th. So it was actually 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
We talked about other games and like we had a whole
Oh,
discussion
okay.
episode,
Right.
but I think we talked about
I
the
had
fact
to
that
have mentioned it at the very least.
I think we mentioned it probably halfway through. We talked pretty in depth about our feelings about it because the very same story that I just got finished telling John before we recorded about the fact that everyone's talking to Clive as if like he's not that guy, and of course he can summon fire and dragon wings. I'm like I'm
Right.
pretty sure he's that guy.
Yeah.
So we had that whole discussion.
The motherfucker is a container of gods.
Literally. So anyways, with now the cat being out the bag, you just finished.
I beat Final Fantasy 16.
You had the Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
16.
The current final.
the current Final Fantasy. So while I look around and see what John's last episode is, please tell the people your experience with this Final Fantasy.
All right. So my involvement with the series has been here and there, like few and far between. I've only gotten a few of the games under my belt from the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is probably
Really nice.
one of my all-time favorites. Like 6 is still up there for me. 7, I mean, it's in there
Mm-hmm.
like it is with everybody, I feel like. I like 10 a lot, even though it took a while for it to grow on me.
Yeah.
But
10's a bit.
man, woo.
Yeah.
This
What
one-
was the last Final Fantasy that you felt like this way about? Was it?
It had to have been.
Because they had a spell there where I feel like people were liking them, but like not.
It's been.
It was
all
like
over the
everyone
place.
had their kind of their
Right.
I feel like a lot of people liked the Lightning
Yeah.
franchise, which
Right,
were
13.
13.
The series is varied enough that you could honestly break it up into entire different fandoms.
100%.
Because the games are different enough from each other to warrant that kind of treatment. I
Right.
feel like.
But every now and then they do have one of these that really hits. That everyone's like, "Oh shit, this is the one."
Yeah, man, this one was.
Yeah.
it for me.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
The summons have already been like one of my favorite aspects of the series, and I got a whole fucking game that revolves around them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful.
say no more. Man, it's I really. It's been a long time fucking coming for me to actually like finish this goddamn game since it came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. Which is
Right.
crazy to think about.
Yeah, because
2
I
years
took
ago.
a hell of a break from it after I had beaten Titan, and then I recently came back to it about a month ago.
Was that over the halfway mark?
It was just under,
Okay.
I want to say,
Nice.
but yeah, it was really good.
That's awesome.
Combat was solid as all hell.
Yeah.
You can throw out as many different combos as you can put together with all your different abilities and skills, different weapons and like items that affect your combat and all that. It's a testament to character action, I'd say.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Which
I
is funny
can't.
because I don't know if I had said before, but they got the fucking combat director from Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, I think you told me that,
Yeah.
and it feels like that.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very.
Yeah. There's no visible style meter, but there's a style meter there.
Yeah. it's underneath.
Right.
It's hidden underneath.
Mm-hmm. You just got to
Awesome.
look real close.
Right. I'm trying to remember when the last time John was on the
Yeah,
podcast.
He's digging.
It's down
Still
there
haven't
somewhere.
found a John yet.
It's down in there somewhere, but I'm trying to remember. Didn't we wasn't it like not super long ago? But I say that it's probably
Yeah, it's
not super
probably,
long
like,
ago. It's
super ancient.
over 2 years ago or something crazy.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think we filmed it in like a cave.
Oh, maybe.
Sure.
I forgot the cave days
Yeah,
of this
right.
podcast.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
used a couple rocks and a
Yeah,
coconut.
Just
Coconut
banged them together.
it's like we're the cavemen. Okay. What have you been playing, John? You been playing anything?
I've been playing so many games.
I was gonna say,
I think I just hit 989 on Steam.
Jesus.
like owned games.
Yeah, own games.
Get out.
I made the mistake of checking how much my Steam
Yes.
account is worth.
Yes.
How much I spent on it, and I've spent a grand total of $23,000.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
How long have you had that Steam account?
Oh, it's since I was like 13, I think. 13
Oh
years old.
yeah, that makes sense.
God.
Yeah. Wow,
Everything into that Steam account.
Yeah, I want to say I looked up mine as well, and I don't think I think mine was pretty substantial, but not. I don't think it touched yours.
Nowhere
but,
near the
But I also don't
5-digit
have
mark.
1,000 games though.
Yeah, true.
I think I was something like 6,000 or something like that. Was like
It's got the Library of Alexandria in there.
Get those numbers up.
I made the joke before. You're right. I need to get the numbers. I made jokes about it before. Where like I'll see a random obscure game,
Yeah,
then I'm
no,
like, oh shit, like that actually looks pretty fun. I should probably get it.
And then under friends who have played it, and John is
100%.
always fucking there.
John always like either owns it or has like.
Played it before.
Yeah, right,
in
right.
some capacity.
I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. I just dig around sometimes.
Certified
Just
gamer.
shift around in the Steam store.
Yeah.
See what they got.
And you also capitalize on the sales, right? A little bit.
Oh, for
Which
sure.
I think all
I'd
of us
probably be
do.
at like
Mhm.
30 or 40,000 if I.
If he really put his mind to
Right,
it.
right. If
I
you
did
were
a
making
huge net.
if you were making the money when you were 13 that you're making now,
Oh, I would.
yeah, I would
I'd
100%
own the
Right.
entire Steam store. Right now.
I would own Steam.
I would own
now.
all of the games.
Yeah. That's
Every single one of them.
Hilarious.
That's awesome, dude.
He's a collector.
Yeah.
Oh, but lately I've been playing like a game called CDDA, Cataclysm: Dark Days Ahead.
Damn.
Which
Played
one is
a lot
that?
of
One?
that? That's
Is that
the zombie game? Where it's
Yeah.
like top down. It's kind of
With
like
the
Fortress.
alien that cooked
Yeah.
you or whatever.
Yeah, it's called like
Jeez.
Amigo.
Okay.
They're like little alien scout creatures.
What would you call that kind of game? Like, is it like
roguelike?
a roguelike?
Yeah, because like they call it roguelike because there was a game called Rogue.
Right,
That was exactly like that back in the Gap.
I know that that's like a new genre style, but I was thinking like because like of how it looks a little bit antiquated, but like in a stylish. I don't say stylish.
Yeah, so like
in
Almost
a,
like a DOS game.
yeah.
Yeah, like what you saw was it's called a tile set. It puts it like over the game because if you saw the base game graphics, it's literally just like it's like keys on a keyboard represent everything on
Wow.
the screen. Like
Really?
yeah, like Door Fortress, where it's just like
Oh
your
yeah, like
character's the
letters.
hat symbol.
Wow.
Wow.
And then like everything else is like a decimal point or
That's
like
funny.
a letter in the alphabet or something. Like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I could not do that. So
No,
I
yeah,
had
yeah,
to
yeah.
Download the graphics to at least understand.
And is that like
what's
a
happening.
separate thing you have to get to do that, or is that like a?
So they make it really easy. There's like a little mod installer you could get,
okay.
and it installs everything for you.
That's a. I feel like a lot of games do that now.
But yeah, I really like those games because they're really in depth. They got a lot of stuff to them.
Very detail-oriented.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I made the. I'm gonna make a confession here, guys.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I've been told in the past that I shouldn't get Satisfactory because
Oh, fuck.
because I like it too
Yeah.
much. Because I'm a
I saw you
big.
playing.
Bro, yeah, I
a
know.
good game.
I know. Yeah, hold on. I like survival crafter games a lot of times. Like I love Valheim.
Just checked all the boxes.
Oh, dude, I love. Like, I mean, I was big into Minecraft once upon a time. Whenever it was like first coming out in
Yeah.
beta and all that shit, and like even up to like updates past that. What are some of the other ones? There's a whole bunch of other ones I feel like I've played in the past. Valheim is the one that makes me like I love the vibe of that one.
Yeah, that one is like a really cool. one.
But there's a whole if any I think I just recently purchased RuneScape Dragon Wild. Haven't played it yet, but I heard it's in that same vein. And again, I have been leery towards it because I feel like if I jump in, I'm gonna fall in
he's
head
gonna-
first.
Yeah, you don't wanna-
Which
Lose
is
his
which is
footing.
Consumed.
wait, everyone who listens to this podcast knows that is me.
He's very
I-
susceptible.
I don't like hop around on games a whole bunch. Like once I have a game, I
He
will like I stick
actively
with it.
seeks out pitfalls and then
I
just lets himself go.
I stick in there. I stew in it.
Right. I suffer.
Yeah. So I with the Steam sale, and then of course very shortly afterwards they're having like an interesting like
like automation
sale or whatever.
Wow.
So I got it during the summer sale, Satisfactory, and
It's a cool game.
and a friend of the show and Dylan as well, and myself,
Mhm.
Dakota, we've talked about. He purchased it as well, and he was the one who finally was like the last nail in the coffin, because he was talking about it, and I was like, I've been thinking about it, I'm just not really sure, and I got it, and I was like, oh shit,
This is
man,
it.
And that was it.
It's a
the
bit-
crack
Here I go.
hit.
it's a bit too. Like obviously it's Satisfactory, so it's like there's a bunch of factories, there's a lot of like automation, a lot of that
Right.
kind of stuff. That's not
Production
really
lines.
right. That's not really my vibe. But like the game itself is still pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
The, like making materials and making things, and everyone kind of can have
Fighting
like
off wildlife.
yeah. So anyways, there's like a lot of fun stuff with it. So that's my confession, is that I got it, and of course the first time I played it, there's actually like a notification every 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, well, the first notification is like, you've been playing for 2 hours. Like, it's like a little like the company you work for is like, you've been working for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Mandatory
you.
break time.
Yeah.
Get off, you little crack addict.
Right. But so like the first time I played through it, I got the second notification, which happens at 4 hours. It's like, hey, we're not responsible if you overwork yourself.
Right. What the fuck are you
Get
doing?
your job done, but at the same time, like, take a break. And I was like, cool, got it. So I was like, that's fun.
Whatever you say.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
cool, not gonna do that.
Yeah, no.
I'm staying on.
But it definitely kind of was like a wake up call where it's like, oh shit, I've been
Yeah.
playing for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, damn, all right.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you should take a break.
Yeah. So anyways, it was a lot of fun. I've been having fun with it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I need to get back on Satisfactory at some point.
Yeah.
I have a little. It's an honest factory. It's not nothing
Yeah.
grandeur
Right.
or
It ain't
crazy.
much.
It ain't much, but it's an
All-star.
honest factory.
Yeah.
Whereas on the other hand, Dakota, he's got like,
Like a
a
master
tier
one.
8.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've seen some videos where people go crazy with it.
Right.
I saw one guy like build like
Motherfuckers building a
a
Dyson
mountain.
sphere.
Yeah, a mountain out of like those little.
Oh
set-
yeah. I
treadmills
know you're
or
talking
whatever.
about.
Conveyor belts.
I
Conveyor
can't remember
belts.
his
Yeah.
name.
Like
He
a
has a
mountain
YouTube
out of
channel.
it.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
made like a tornado of conveyor
Yeah.
belts.
And they put like a horrible radioactive waste
Yes.
on it.
Yeah.
And he would walk over to it and you just hear
Just
the guy
crash.
clicking. And
Yeah.
he'd
Jesus.
just die instantly.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
Is that the sound of my Geiger counter going off
Yeah,
or my
yeah.
lifespan ticking
Yeah.
down? It's both.
Yep. I love it.
Ugh.
So yeah,
Well,
what a fun time.
to bring it back around,
Okay, yes.
I'm going to pose this question to the both of you.
Oh,
Okay.
What, if at all, has been your experience with Final Fantasy as a series?
Well, I played 10, 7.
In that order?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Obviously.
what a fucking...
No, I'm just naming
Oh,
them
man.
off, spitting them off. I mean, I played most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got really into the MMO for a little while. Final
Oh, yeah,
Fantasy
14.
Oh, yeah.
14, yeah.
I've heard people like that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
I really liked it. I got to the end of like the story.
I've watched a
And then
few of the
took a break.
raids for it, and that shit looks
Yeah,
wild.
Like, the raids go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I did one. It was against like a cactuar or something.
Okay.
Giant cactuar.
Got
Damn.
clapped.
That's fun.
Got hit with the 10,000
Yeah.
needles.
Mm.
You got the 10,000 needles of.
Fucking instant kill.
The first Final Fantasy I ever played was 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That
Sorry,
man, I
sorry.
remember this.
10 2.
Mm.
It was. I remember I watched 10 2
Mhm.
a little bit. Had no idea what was going on. It was just a bunch of like you had like 3 different
Right.
women that were like
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Protagonists in some capacity. So I never actually played it myself. But then I think the first one that I purchased and played myself was 10, and I got it from Blockbuster,
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
and I played through
Blockbuster.
almost the whole game.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
I think I beat it, but I think I beat it like I don't think I beat it when I first got it. Like
Mhm.
I think I played through probably the first like maybe like better part of half the game.
Took a break, then came back to it.
Well, I took a break because it was like not really my vibe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was like a turn-based game. It was like kind of action, kind of turn-based. So it's
Right.
like a whole like most Final Fantasies
Mhm.
are in that respect. And at that moment in my life, I was like, this. It was fun,
Yeah.
and like I liked the story, but it just wasn't. I don't think it was scratching that itch for me.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I think I came back to it like way later and beat it.
Nice.
I have never personally played through 7.
Oh yeah.
I know all the story beat, or I say all of it. I know a majority of
All
the
the
story
major
beat,
important
all the
ones.
major
Right.
stuff, all the because obviously I feel like I played through Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
on the
I want
PlayStation
to say,
2.
right, that's the closest like Final Fantasy adjacent
yeah.
thing
Yeah,
that you
for sure.
I became very big
Mhm.
into Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And so with that, you know a lot of the characters from 7 and 8
right.
because they're
There's a
all
sprinkling of them.
Yeah,
and so like so all the
in there.
research that I did, like being any kind of like Kingdom Hearts fan, it did not take long to stumble across the video of Sephiroth killing Aerith.
Yeah.
And so like, I was like, I have no idea what's
Like,
going
damn.
on, but holy shit.
Yeah.
She just got fucking
Yeah,
impaled.
she just got
I
stabbed
feel
bad.
so bad for all the little kids playing Kingdom Hearts that got to like this Sephiroth
Oh,
boss fight,
God.
Yes.
and he just started destroying them.
Oh,
I had no
absolutely
idea who this
obliterated
man
them.
was.
Me.
Yeah.
I did the I think it's the Platinum Cup
Yeah.
or one of them for like the Hercules World where Sephiroth is the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I remember like I was like
just chilling out in Olympus.
and dude, like again, the battle starts and like the sky is all
Yeah.
purple and dark and it's like different. I remember
music cuts
I
in.
will never,
Themes
yeah,
start.
dude, and it was like this big thing. I was like, okay, so we're dealing
Like,
with a
who
Final
the
Fa-
fuck
a
is
Final
this
Fantasy
guy?
character.
Yeah.
I think by that time I knew who Cloud was and looked up what was going on. So I knew he was kind of like Cloud's antagonist.
Right.
Had no idea like truly who he
Yeah.
was until he absolutely wrecked my shit. I was like,
Okay, I
so
gotta
he's
read up
him.
on this fucker.
So he's him.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even read up on him. Like I knew who he was, but I was like, I knew. Obviously, I think by the time I was fighting him, I was like, oh, this is the guy that kills Aerith.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's probably the main antagonist of whatever Cloud's game is. Is what I was thinking. But whenever he just like wah 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 and killed me, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like he's the bad guy.
Motherfucker slapped you with an octopus.
Yeah, like,
slap.
up to
Yeah,
that-
right.
Up to that point, you're fighting all these like funny Disney villains
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, and then like the actual Antichrist shows
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
the fucking devil himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sephiroth, the one-winged
Yeah.
angel,
Oh,
comes down
man.
and absolutely
Just
slaps my ass.
destroys you.
Yeah, and I remember I tried a couple more times and I was like, "There's no way.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
There's absolutely no way."
No. I gotta step back.
Yeah. I got to him eventually, but it definitely took hard enough.
Yeah,
It took a long enough time because it was hard enough. There was another in that game. There, like once you kind of like get to the ending, there's like a couple like hidden bosses. You can go back to certain worlds and play.
Yeah.
And like looking back retrospectively, like if you have a good build and like you have the right equipment and like a whole bunch of stuff, like those secret bosses aren't that hard. Right.
Trivialized.
One of them is in Agrabah. It's like this like serpent
I
mech
fought-
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it flies around. This
Oh yeah,
ball.
yeah. Something Ziza or whatever his name is. He,
Kurt Ziza.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. He's got like a. Anyways, I remember whenever I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I was not playing like. I think any rational adult would play.
Yeah, you
Obviously,
were, like,
I was-
min-maxing.
to the
no,
madness.
exactly. So I was like, I don't think
Yeah.
I had any right equipment on. I don't think I had the right Keyblade equipped for anything like that. So I wasn't looking at stats. I was like, I mean, I was probably 13, and I was just like, yeah, I'll just go in there and fight a
Yeah.
boss.
Just a
This
fun
looks
little game.
cool.
Because
I'll
like
use
up
this.
until that point,
Yeah.
that's all it was.
Yeah.
But then when those bosses came around, they were like significantly more difficult. At least from the quote unquote unbuild that I had.
Yeah.
So again, I did the same thing for Sephiroth. So you can imagine I walked in that fight and got clapped and was like,
Damn.
got it. So
So it's like that.
yeah, so it's gonna be like that.
Right.
So anyways, I don't think I've played any other. I think I tried to go back to 10.2 a little bit, and I never quite. I don't think it ever clicked because I don't
Yeah.
think it was.
A lot of people usually tend to
Yeah.
just kind of mark that one out.
Right. And then the next time I jumped on the wagon was, you said 13 was Lightning's.
Yes.
I played through the first one of 13, and then I think they had 2 more sequels.
Right. 13-2 and then Lightning Returns.
Right. I don't think I played any of Lightning Returns, and I think I may have gotten like a quarter of the way through 13.2.
Yeah.
It's like that is my Final Fantasy. Right. Is that?
Yeah.
You did sit through most of the first 7 remake with me.
Right.
As I was going through that.
Right,
That was
right.
fun. But yeah, I remember. That's the funny thing is I remember the night it came out,
Bruh.
Chase had like just left my house to go and get this game himself. And I told you about it, I called you over the phone.
Yeah.
And I was just pointing out like all the major differences between what's going on with the remake and the original game.
Right.
And I remember whenever Cloud gets like holed up in this little apartment, quote unquote. That's
Oh
in, like,
my
this little
God.
shanty town. finds out he has a next door neighbor that's a little worse for wear.
Oh man.
He ends up opening the door to check on him because he hears like some kind of ruckus, and it fucking Sephiroth just fucking walks out, grabs him by the shoulders, like, "What the fuck, Sephiroth,
dude!" Oh man,
it's
I
hilarious.
love that.
It was like, there's
perfect.
no fucking way this is happening this early.
I love that it looks like they were having fun
Oh yeah,
with that game because I think everyone already kind of knows.
Right.
I think the kind of main story moments.
we got to spice it up a little.
Yeah, it's like what you call it? It is the no, Luke, I am your father moment where like everyone knows. I think some of the big or at least I could be wrong, but I think one of the biggest games in history I think is Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah,
And yeah,
it was so fucking funny.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
And have they haven't finished their like plans for that yet, right?
not yet. No, they've only got 2 out of supposedly 4. I want to say.
I think so.
Yeah,
That's crazy that they're making it into 4.
it's ridiculous. A nice little callback to the 4 discs. Then.
Oh, I didn't know
With
that.
the
I
original
didn't know.
game.
I knew it had multiple discs. I didn't know it had 4. Holy shit,
Oh yeah,
that's kind of
it is
outrageous.
lengthy.
I'm still trying to
Find
to
it.
Unearth
John.
the John of podcast past.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm making my way downtown.
It may
walking
never happen
fast.
at all.
Right.
Maybe I'm not even real.
Maybe,
Right.
Are you even here right
Perhaps
now?
it's just a
John?
voice change.
Wake up.
The Johns are in your skin. You have to get them out.
I don't like
Crawling
it.
inside.
I'm scared.
I'm in the walls.
No, not my walls, please.
Uh,
Dude.
you got any favorite characters, John?
What, for Final Fantasy?
Yeah. Any standouts?
I guess just Cloud.
Just Cloud.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
I'm
bad
just kind of
choice.
I'm just kind of a basic bit.
Nah, you're good. It's mainly the villains for me.
Yeah.
I like all the main antagonists for most of
Yeah.
the games really just stuck with me.
Yeah.
Even from the
Sephiroth is
first
pretty
game,
cool.
fucking Garland.
Yeah.
Not only is he one of my favorite designs from the series, just this big fuck off knight with huge horns and a big ass chain sword. It's beautiful.
Will of a big night.
Right.
Yeah, big knights with big horns.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Golbez is another good one. Fucking Kefka.
Oh yeah, Kefka.
Clown.
Kefka.
Oh god.
Oh man, I know nothing about that clown, but
Man, he's
I
oof.
don't like clowns.
Yeah. You ain't gonna like this one either.
Ah, shit. But
But man, he's like
what if he's different?
just
misunderstood.
No,
Just
I don't think so.
misunderstood. And John's like, but hear me out.
No, he's some
Yeah.
fucked up abomination who's evil for evil's sake, for kicks.
Damn.
Wants to destroy the world just cause.
Just cause.
Right. But man, it's such a crazy fucking turnaround whenever you see him as the final boss. Because throughout most of the story, you see like all these fucking atrocities he commits and like this awful shit he does. But it's only ever at the behest of this emperor that he's supposedly a lackey of.
Yeah.
And then, like, toward the climax of the fucking story, he pulls a heel turn, kills the emperor,
Yeah, he's like,
fucks up
was
a
me.
trifecta of gods that should not be touched in any capacity,
yeah.
and then becomes a godlike being
Yeah.
bent on the destruction of the world.
You know,
Oh man.
it's a normal Wednesday.
Right.
Can you believe that Myron has been on the show before John has?
really?
Like I've
you
gone
for
through.
real?
I've gone the last. Yeah. So it's been so long that I've gone through the list, and like I just saw Myron pop up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in forever, and I was just thinking
damn.
about that. I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
It's been too long.
I want to see him again,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
But yeah, it's a very fun series that I have only relatively recently been like really digging into.
I mean, Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I've picked up copies of most, like a few of the original games. I want to say I've got the anthology for PS1 as well as Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I really want to get my hands on the rest of the mainline titles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for the Final Fantasy Tactics remake.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've heard.
That's gonna be nice.
I've heard people getting real hyped about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Can't find it.
No, I'm getting there, but just I have gotten up into May of 23.
Wow.
So it's been a couple of years since you've
Christ
been around,
almighty,
which is
yeah.
crazy to think about.
It really doesn't feel like it's been that long.
You're right.
I could have sworn you were on here like a few months ago.
No.
Yeah. A few years ago.
Yeah,
A few years.
a few months, if you mean 24.
Yeah.
God damn.
Or more. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So
Disgraceful even.
Yeah, I'm back again.
here
Like
you
a
are.
phoenix.
You were on. To be honest, you were on the.
I think we're on like the originals,
The
OGs.
first, yeah,
Mhm.
in the kitchen or in
You had
like
a
the
good
dining
few,
room
yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Whenever we had to pass the mic.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, dude. We only had 3 microphones. and I
No
think I
arms
had
but
to,
our own.
Yes, I had to share my microphone.
I
with
told
them.
you
man.
back in the cave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you're right.
Yeah.
That's wild,
The
dude.
Neanderthal era.
Oh my gosh. From humble beginnings, this
Yep.
show has. Now we actually
The
have.
Cudgel Cast.
We have.
Now we have
oh,
the round table.
Now we have an actual round table.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Round
Knights
table.
of the Round.
We got some dim lighting.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a vibe now.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Hell
too
yeah.
we're too comfortable now. We got to go
Yeah.
back in the cave.
Spoiled.
Yeah,
We're
back to the
spoiled.
cave.
Yeah, got to go back to the
Rotten
We
cave.
sold,
babes.
we sold a lot of good crack for this table.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a
You're not
minute.
supposed to tell anyone about that.
Oh, my bad.
That's crazy, dude.
I meant lemonade.
Can you pass the crack?
So, hey, whoa! No, he already said it. But now you're implying that he actually has it here.
Yeah.
That's bad.
In past tense.
Sorry, can
Yeah,
you pass
yeah,
the
yeah,
crack
yeah,
from
yeah.
outside our property, wherever it is?
Yeah.
So if you were to come on the show again, is there
Uh-huh.
like a movie that you want to watch? Because I remember we talked about. There's a couple
Yeah.
movies that you had talked about.
I was thinking of Blade Runners, I think.
Oh,
The newest one.
Right, we haven't watched
Or
the
the
new
old
one.
one.
yes.
The sequel,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Did we ever re-record our?
No,
Oh,
we have still
fuck.
not recorded the original Blade
God
Runner movie.
damn, dude.
Re-recorded, I
can't believe
should
we
say.
lost that.
There was
It was
a
that and Dead Poets Society, wasn't
yes,
it?
it was.
Yeah.
But we actually came back with Ethan and rewatched Dead Poet Society, and we added that one on the list. But we have not gotten. There was the story as it goes from the time long ago. Let me open the book and read from the
Right.
pages.
He's
One-
opening up the book right now.
Yeah. There was an evening where we tried to double up on episodes where we watched Dead Poet Society, and then I want to say then we like later that night, or I think it was we watched them like back to back, so like one night, one the next night, and then we like sat down and recorded both episodes, and something happened with the recording of the audio.
Yeah, got thrown into the ether.
and the between my recording device and the computer had the wrong audio input, and so it was dead silence.
Damn.
It wasn't even like the webcam microphone, wasn't like it was no other audio input, and it was before like I have a whole like pre-show checklist I go through of like double checking to make sure everything's working because of this
Wasn't
very
it
scenario.
like a couple days until we found out that it was just
It was whenever it was. I think it was later that next day when I sat down to edit them,
Damn.
and I dragged both of the files into into my editing software, and they were just blank. And I was like,
Excuse me.
Dang.
So I sat back down on the computer, and I like logged on and immediately saw that like the recording software was not selected properly, and I was like, well, this is not good. And then I looked at the actual original files, and sure enough, they were just silent from the computer's hard drive, and I was like, well,
Damn.
shit. I thought maybe they got like corrupted in transit or something between my
You
editing
should have
computer.
just posted it instead. It was a meditating podcast.
Jesus.
It just is like it's
Yeah.
the intro music and then just
Enjoy
dead air,
Right.
dead air for a whole
Isolation
hour.
episode.
Take a moment to
Yeah.
reflect and introspect.
So, anyways, it was a long time before we got the courage to record those episodes again because it was too hard.
Yeah. Emotional.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm still looking back and and he's nowhere to be found.
I think you just
Wow.
find it.
Yeah,
Perhaps
yeah.
I think
John
I'm
is
so
just a
buried deep
fabrication.
inside.
I'm going through a lot of them because I was like, you gotta.
Right. He's got to be in there
I was like, I'm
somewhere.
looking here, and I was like,
Surely.
I'm like, he's got to have been here for this, and it was Chase. I was like, okay, well, I was like, he's got to
not
be here
John.
for this
Close
one. Yeah, it was like, oh, he's got to be in this one. I was like, no, it's Ethan. I was like, well, what the heck?
Damn.
Yeah.
I remember honestly, I think the last movie we watched with you was Forrest Gump.
I think
At
so.
least that we recorded for.
Okay.
Was
Oh, that's wait, hold on.
That's the only
Hold
one I
on.
remember
Mm.
because that's one that you requested.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you find it?
Oh, yeah, I did. And here
Sure
he is.
enough.
Sure
Wow.
enough. Episode
Dylan is-
72.
His elephant brain. Remember.
Yeah, episode
think so.
72. August.
You're my favorite animal.
August 2021.
I told you.
That's crazy.
I was a little boy back then.
We're approaching 4
Now I'm an
years.
ancient old man.
That is crazy. There, you had to have
That
been on
hurts.
another.
I think that was it.
You're probably right. That was it.
Wow.
Damn.
August of 21. Again, that was episode 72. I want you to know that this episode we're recording right now. Guess what number it is?
272.
You're very close. It's 276.
Wow.
Nice. 200 episodes
Amazing.
later.
200 episodes later.
I come around
You
every
come around?
200 episodes. I'll see you guys
Oh
in
my
476.
Come on, dude. You can't be doing that to us.
Yes, sir.
Our
Yeah.
triannual appearance.
Yeah.
Our-
Look forward to it.
Christ.
Our friend, John, well, actually, all of our mutual friend, but
Yeah.
John and I worked with him at one point in time in the past. Our friend Kobe,
Yeah.
we were talking about having him on the show, and we've been. I feel
He's
like
never been on the
I
show.
feel like we've been talking about having him on the show for probably 4 years now.
Right.
Apparently,
I've been saving my Dragon Ball movies for him.
yeah, we've gotta.
We've only watched like the 2 OG Broly films and
Yeah.
the new one, but that's it.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm. We got to get his fat ass on here.
Super Dragon Ball Super War. What is
Dragon
it?
Ball
Yeah.
Super Duper, bro.
Yes, super
Yeah.
duper mega
Yeah.
Broly.
Yeah,
4
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
correct. The Final Fantasy. Man,
Oh my god, dude, I cannot get over that fucking ending, man.
dude,
That
they,
final fight.
they
dude.
did the thing. They
Yeah.
said the
Christ.
thing
They did say
at the end. I want to.
say that's the first time they've done that.
Yeah, I don't
As a
think they've
pseudo
ever
name
said-
drop
I
of
know,
the
I know,
series.
I know.
That's hilarious to me.
The main bad guy at the end says something about how like
The world you've chosen is a fantasy,
and he says and then our main character says
and we will be its final witness.
and I was like, they said the thing.
Right.
They said the name. And then of course at the very end the new game plus mode is called Final Fantasy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the magic book that this whole story is written down in was from our
brother.
by-
our brother Joshua.
Joshua.
wrote a book called Final
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
And I was like, are they trying to tell us something? Is this the last installation of the series?
Right.
Just a
An ancient tome.
They're just laying it on thick.
yeah.
Right.
You know, they're just like, this is the Final Fantasy.
This is the Final Fantasy.
I know you've been talking about that for years, but
Right.
now is like, this is the
Yeah.
final.
I love the fucking name that started out as an insurance policy in case the series didn't catch on.
Yeah.
Has
Is that what it was?
yes.
No, stop.
Yeah, just in case people didn't like it enough to keep the series going, they just went ahead and named it Final.
Wow.
just in case.
Just in case.
that
And
way,
now-
that way nobody's gonna give it
40 years later,
right. There's
whatever,
like
some crazy.
50 million
Yeah,
games
yeah,
in the
yeah.
series, widely touted as the quintessential JRPG series.
Right.
It's insane to me.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One thing it took me forever to catch on to, which I'm slapping myself in the face now for, is that they sprinkled little leitmotifs of the original Final Fantasy theme in there
Yeah.
Really?
for 16. Yeah,
Interesting.
they did the same thing in the fucking Dominance trailer. Whenever they're going through each of the summons, it's to the tune of the original theme.
I think they're trying to tell us something.
Yeah, they're trying to drop some little
This is
messages.
the Final
some little
Fantasy.
At the very
breadcrumbs for
least,
us.
it's a love letter to the series as a whole,
Right.
with bits and bobs thrown in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're really being like, come on,
Nudge,
guys.
Right. The only thing is, I remember reading an article about it that it didn't meet sales expectations.
16 didn't?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, but, but whenever
It
they
just
say
depends on
whenever
like,
they
when
say
it came out and
whenever it says sales expectations, what
Yeah.
what is
right, like bottom line type shit from
What is-
whatever
yeah.
the company was.
I wouldn't
trying
even
to
say
shoot for.
bottom line. I say whatever they're like. You know how
Expecting.
once you get like AAA status and like Final Fantasy status, they're like
Right.
they're
throwing
quote
all these whack ass parameters.
their quote unquote sales is like 50
Yeah.
billion
Right, something
copies and like
ridiculous.
country's worth of revenue.
It's just not feasible anymore.
100%.
Unless you've got some
Potentially.
fucking gold.
So I wonder.
Yeah.
Hold on, actually, can we find that out? What is like?
What
let's
was
see.
it supposed to be?
No, I wonder like how many copies of Final Fantasy 16 got or have been sold. Yeah, right here. Look,
Sell at least 5.
At least in the millions, I'd hope.
3.5 million copies worldwide.
See, that sounds phenomenal to me.
Again, for any
From an outsider of the industry, that sounds fucking
Exactly.
insane.
right. But I think like I said, I think like I wouldn't be surprised if like AAA games hit like
Right,
upwards
they're
of
like,
5 to
that's
10
fucking
million
nothing.
or whatever, potentially, which is
Right.
crazy to think about. So I guess what I know, I guess what was, let's see if I can't figure this out now. Hold on.
I can barely hold on.
Oh no. I love the kind of the interesting like fantasy vibe of the game. It felt very much like an interesting it felt like a Final Fantasy take on like a real fantasy
Right.
like genre.
Yeah.
Like I say fantasy like in like the high fantasy, like
Right.
knights, swords,
Right.
you know.
Elves, dwarves.
Yeah, right.
Whereas a lot of the other games in the series have had sort of a mixture of high fantasy and almost sci-fi aspects.
Right.
At least in terms of machinery. With the exception of like the first few, because I mean they fucking nailed the high fantasy aspect. Took a hell of a lot of inspiration from Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
and wizardry.
It says that Final Fantasy 16 sales initially met the expectations with a strong launch numbers, but the game ultimately fell short of Square Enix's long-term sales target. While the game sold 3 million copies in its first week.
Wow.
Get out.
Damn.
The sales figures slowed down significantly, and the game failed to achieve the desired quote-unquote long tail of sales. Square Enix has publicly stated that Final Fantasy 16 sales, along with those of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, did not meet their expectations.
Wow.
Interesting. Wow, that's crazy. You got 3 million in
what
this
the
first
fuck?
week.
What are you expecting?
Yeah, I
I
have
have to know.
When I say like I don't think they probably tell you the expectations of the
Right.
numbers, but I was looking up to see.
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
Ugh.
That's wild.
They were hoping for at least $1 billion.
At least
Insane.
I would.
least.
I think we could sell at least
That
a
is-
billion copies.
Yeah.
That is a hell of a success, but I mean that's a wide fucking margin to
Mm-hmm.
compare to. I mean, Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Well, especially if you got things like I feel like once you put yourself in comparison to games like I feel like Call of Duty or like any kind of like sports game
Yeah.
Right.
where like you could literally, I feel now this is going to come across aggressive and I mean it.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
Those game studios can shit out a game and sell 5 million copies over a weekend. And it's like,
Drop in a bucket.
I feel like Call of Duty can like rehash the same old shit and somehow make it worse and somehow sell 10 million copies. And you're like, how? Why?
Right.
And that's the kind of
It was definitely like that for a while. I feel like they're starting to
yeah.
jump the gun a bit with it now. After
You're right.
that announcement, what was it? Fucking 7?
Yeah.
Black Ops 7 they're on now?
Yeah.
get out, really?
Right. I feel like people are starting to wane.
I didn't know that
as
was-
far as like hype goes for the series.
Eventually.
I thought that
Because
there was a 6.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where
a
have I
5,
been?
It wasn't
and a
even-
4.
That's what
Right.
I'm saying. You're right.
It wasn't
I
even that
remember
long
Black
ago
Ops.
that it came out either.
I remember
Yeah.
Black Ops 3.
Yeah, they released some releasing food.
like a new, like a
grocery
Right.
store.
Yeah.
It went from
Like a
years
new cell
They got
phone.
something.
Yeah. Every week it's a new
Yeah, it's a
Black
new
Ops.
Black Ops.
You get a Black Ops, and you get a Black Ops.
Yeah.
Every single
That's
one.
nuts, man.
That's why I was surprised. I was like, I think the last number was 3,
Yeah.
and people didn't like it, or,
Mm.
or 3 or 4 or
I
something
think
like that.
4 was the one that like people really didn't like.
Probably.
3 was kind of like mixed.
Mhm.
Okay,
A lot of people liked it, some didn't.
Right.
4 is when they really started like decline. People
Mm.
I see. Well, I guess that makes sense. That's why I probably stopped hearing
Yeah.
about it because I was
Yeah.
like, you guys said 7, and I was like, there was a 5 and 6.
Right, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
I've got my
Imagine we have Black Ops 1, 2, 3. Hear me out. 7. We just skip
Just
all
skip
the other
some.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just skip a few. What a
They lost
curveball.
Yeah.
We're not even keeping track.
Slapping a number on the end.
Yeah.
And we'll call
Call
it
of
good.
Duty.
Literally,
number
no one
whatever.
cares. Watch this.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 17.
Yeah,
Watch. No
right.
one cares. Yeah, right.
Somebody out there's still gonna lose their fucking mind.
Oh
over
my
it.
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
Like I mean, I've still got my own selection from the series that I'm gonna enjoy
Right.
like indefinitely, but I mean it's running the same course as fucking Halo or Gears of War.
The same thing happened with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
There was you had 2 was like the one that was like the critically acclaimed one because you had Ezio and you had that whole storyline where I think they had like 3 games for him. Yep. Black Flag I think was pretty cool in its own way.
I liked it, yeah.
And then they had then what happened?
Yeah,
there was a bunch.
They started to try to like make it an RPG rather than just sticking with their roots.
They kept the same like gameplay style of the originals, but they just shoved a bunch of RPG shit in there.
Right. Like so anyways, like that's the thing is that like every studio was like, this dead horse is still spitting out money. Keep hitting it.
I think it was like after Witcher 3 that they started changing like RPGs because like Witcher 3 was like a huge game. And
when did Witcher 3 come out? Was that 2010 or something?
I think so.
Man,
that's crazy to think about. Oh shit. Okay, initially 2015. So actually later than I thought.
Yeah.
Still, 10 years ago. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, I don't like to think about it.
Oh well, yeah. Like, sorry, I don't like to think about it. Yeah, you're right though. I feel like 2015 is definitely when.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things just started trying to jump on the RPG train.
Right. Yeah. CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, now the next thing is extraction shooters. And
oh my god, dude.
Battle royales and stuff.
We were playing a game
Mecha Break.
A Mecha Break. There was this interesting I thought it was like a little MMO mecha game or whatever.
Extraction.
We played one mode and it was like a 6v6 mode of like you're in your mech and you're kind of fighting other dudes and mechs. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's like a hero shooter.
For Dylan is.
It's like a hero shooter. So I was like, okay, so like we're tiptoeing into like Marvel Rivals type stuff. Yeah. And then we played another game mode and it was an extraction shooter. I was like, man, you can't.
Yeah, they're just trying to cover all their bases.
They cover all the bases.
Not but trend chasing.
Yeah. And it's also a Gooner game.
Yeah.
So which was a surprise.
I remember seeing the initial trailers for this game and being so fucking excited.
Yeah. Did you think it was going to be like a?
I didn't know what it was going to be.
Okay.
They didn't elaborate on that until like a good ways later.
Yeah.
And they kept showing off the multiplayer. I was like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's not really my cup of tea, but I mean, it could be more, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just going to be a PvP game. Right? And then I was like,
is there any more story elements to it? Or
no,
it's
just PvP.
I want to say it's
the only
PvP level.
Yeah, the only PvE that's just a tutorial. That whole
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's all the story you get.
Yeah.
That's all.
Right.
Damn.
Any story progression is strictly in the background.
I didn't know that. That's actually kind of upsetting. Because that story intro is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. My thing is, I just want like another like Armored Core style mech game.
Dude, after how well 6 did, they gotta be. They gotta have something coming down the pipeline.
There's no DLC for Armored Core 6, right? I didn't think so.
Okay. Yeah. They've been updating it.
Oh, yeah.
Like little quality of life stuff, added a few new pieces, parts. But that's been about it. So.
I love Armored Core.
Yeah, it was so sick.
So good.
Yeah.
I liked the way Mecha Break functioned. I thought they
the
did
gameplay is really cool.
They did the movement, I think, pretty well. The kind of quote unquote classes that they have. I think are really interesting. I did find the game fun, but again, now having known that it's just a PvP game, it's like, okay, well, it's a little bit more niche than I thought it
might
was.
Be something fun to come back to here and there,
but the new War Bond for Helldivers came out, so I'm sorry, my baby's calling, and I gotta go back.
He's back in.
It doesn't help that also Dakota, Dylan's brother over here, is like, hey man, I'm here to play Helldivers. I was like, say less, buddy.
Right.
We grinded out, got some super credits. He got the new War Bond, and buddy, there's a freaking teleport pack now. There's a light armor penetrating like 6-barreled gun. That you can that the regular firing mode, it shoots them all individually, but then you can swap fire modes and fire them all at once, and it actually will blow you back like a cartoon gun. Wow, it ragdoll you backwards. It's like, bruh, this is beautiful. I love it.
What more could you want,
bruh?
Did you know they had like 2 separate storylines set up for if they lost the war on Super Earth?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know all the details of it, but I know that the people who have I think his name is Jed.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah,
what
I
his
think
name
it's
is.
Jed or
Yeah,
Jeb.
yeah.
Something like that.
The whoever does like the war game,
Yeah,
the kind
he's
of like the
the
has
master
a
or whatever.
whole right, the game master. He has like a whole the whole plan for things, and I think sometimes there's some, there's things that. There's a couple different options a lot of times that it takes.
Yeah.
And there was a moment where I was like, yo,
we're getting close.
we may
we're,
lose Super Earth.
Right.
I don't know. But the cool thing is, though, is that I like that, like, they implemented, we had that whole war on Super Earth. We had all these, like, new areas called, like, mega cities that are, like, it's just a city map.
Yeah.
And there's, like, civilians running around. There's Siege soldiers running around.
Yeah.
And, like, now, in a lot of these, like, major big planets where, like, stuff is going down, they like started adding like mega cities on those planets, like and like with names and special stuff like that. And they had some for the Illuminate that kind of been popping up again after the war, or I guess the Battle of Super Earth, whatever.
Yeah.
Then they had a few of them that popped up over in the Terminate side. I was like, okay, it's cool, it's awesome. And then as of like a few days ago, they just recently released had like a planet that was like under attack, and it has mega cities for the automatons, which I love fighting against. Yeah. And I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, this is it. And then of course, we liberated that planet very quickly, and then Dakota and I were on like a swamp planet.
Yeah.
So like trees, brush,
swamp ass.
it's like, and it's dark and it's dank and like
And it's dreary.
And dude, I didn't record it, and I wish I would have gotten this, because you want to talk about the most authentic reaction.
Yeah.
They have a new unit called a War Strider,
I think I've seen that.
and it looks like a Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like an actual.
It has huge leg. It's got two huge legs, and it's got like kind of an elongated body with these two huge guns on it,
Yeah.
called plasma cannons. And then they have these grenade launchers that are positioned behind them that will rain down volley of the grenades that the little guys throw.
Yeah.
And when I tell you the plasma cannons will like screw you up, we're on this swamp planet. Dakota and I are drudging through the muck, and then out of nowhere he says, oh my God, what is that? And I look at it as well, and I'm like, holy shit, what is that? And then of course it starts like, wow, wow, like it starts like blasting us with these like plasma cannons, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And of course,
Snake felt like.
and then so like we're trying to dodge out of these things, and we're trying to shoot it with whatever we have,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it starts the grenade volley,
Yeah.
and of course it's the same grenades as like the little guys,
Right.
but it's like 20 of them, and they're being arced over, and of course
I can't throw it back fast enough.
and not even. I'm ducking out of cover, and of course he's like, "What in the hell is that?" And I'm like, "I don't. What is?" Yeah, exactly. We end up. I think he ends up hitting it with something, and ends up blowing up. We walk over next to it because that was the only thing around. We killed everything else,
Yeah.
and he was like, was that a genuine reaction, or like, do you know what that is? And I was like, I have no idea what that is.
That sounds so fucking cool. I gotta see one of these things.
Dude, it's really
God
cool.
damn.
But anyways, I was like, so I'm super hyped now that they're adding new stuff. I think the Illuminate has on mega city maps on like the down ships, like their bases that they're at. They have little eyeball towers.
Oh.
That have a smaller beam as the harvesters do.
Yeah.
So if you get close to a base, they have these little stationary towers that will shoot that
Little
beam
eyes
at you.
of Sauron.
Yeah. Little guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're adding some new stuff, and I love that game so much, and I will never forget. Like John specifically was the one who I think had told. I mean, I had seen memes on it.
Yeah.
Gosh, when it like over a year ago when it came out,
dropped.
there was memes. I think all of us knew the memes, and then I think John was talking. He showed me videos of some things that were funny moments, and I was like,
fights against.
I think I want to get it. And then of course, I think he was like, you should get it. You should get it. It's probably be pretty fun. And so I blame John for my.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You
My
did
fault.
this.
You're welcome.
I'm I don't know where you're at, but I'm a level 100 Hell Commander,
been a while.
and I have unlocked everything besides the new War Bond, and I'm like, I'm here for it. I love
glad
it.
I could give Ian his new addiction.
Oh my god.
And this is what I'm talking about. People will like bounce around between games. Sometimes like I'll stick on a game and be there for 6 months.
Yeah.
Or there's sometimes like this where like I hit a real nerve, and I'm like, this is my jam.
Yeah, this is the game for me.
This is the game for me, and that's what Helldivers is.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, there's on the subject of Metal Gears, there's this game coming out called Beta Decay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Looks really good.
Yeah?
Can't wait for that. Yeah, it's like It looks kind of like the old Metal Gear game,
Mm-hmm.
but it's gonna be like a open world kind of like open space survival type deal, and you can drive like mechs and stuff. The mechs,
Oh hell yeah!
the mechs just look like straight
Man,
up.
that's
Metal
all
Gears.
you gotta say.
Yeah, that's all you gotta say.
But
Damn.
it looks so good.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Hold on for a second. I'm pulling up this War Strider for Dylan so he can get a good look at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
And they're big.
That's cool.
You're probably this big compared.
Oh
to
my
him.
god.
Yeah. So like I said, we round through the trees, and Dakota looks at that with those barrels bearing down at him, and he's like, "What is that?"
That's
I was like,
fucking radical.
Yeah, dude. And apparently they're on. I think they're on mission specific things right now. So I think if you do a regular planet.
Probably not gonna run into them.
ICBM mission. So if it's a regular like flat map or whatever, the ICBM missile missions, you'll find them there. I think is where they're at now. So you can. Anyways, I was like, damn, dude.
Cool.
We ran into a couple of them. We went to one of the big facilities, and he was just like cruising around. So again, we round the corner, and he just starts like throwing up grenades, and I was like, oh, shit, run! I was like, dude, I love this game so much. So, but yeah. But I think they a lot with stuff like this in this game, they'll like secretly drop things like that. So I think that they like secretly dropped that guy like Tuesday and didn't tell nobody about it. And
Yeah, just let
Here you go.
you'll stumble
Let
across
them
it.
figure it out.
You'll figure it out. Yeah.
Here's a little preview of what I got.
Yeah. I shot one in the face with a quasar cannon. Didn't even phase it.
Wow.
Didn't even just ate
even
that shit.
tickle.
And I was like,
Christ.
shit.
What was that? Super heavy armor?
I don't know, but you can throw a grenade. Or you got like a thermite on it, and it kills it.
Thermite
So-
kills fucking everything.
Exactly. And thermite kills anything, and I think what else was it?
500K.
No, ultimatum.
Oh right.
I want to say that Dakota used an ultimatum on it, and it also blew up. He was
Nice.
like, "There was like one thing we figured out:
Right.
thermite ultimatum.
We got a short
We
list
can
of
figure it out.
weaknesses.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Are surely to add more.
So, anyways, enough about that. I feel like every
Right.
time we talk about these episodes, I'll bring up Helldivers because it's my vibe.
Oh man.
Is there anything else particularly you've been hitting up? You've been having fun with? There's been a few games you've been playing recently that I can't remember what it was though.
check maybe.
Yeah, I need to look and see
see.
what I was talking. I know a handful of other survival crafter games that I play a whole shit ton of.
Yeah.
And I need to see.
I mean, kind of wanted to
You
start up another-
finished up your playthrough of Halo 2,
I did.
right?
Yeah.
And it didn't crash on you,
somehow.
which I'm surprised
it-
about. Which
we
now
were able-
now I feel like it's a me thing, and I don't like that.
Right. We a coworker of mine had never played through like any of the Halo games, so I've been slowly like taking them through the series, all the mainline games,
Right.
A couple of the spinoffs, basically everything in the Master Chief Collection excluding 4. I'd like to.
Because the franchise ended at Reach.
Right. Yeah. There was no 4. What am I saying? Anyway, so yeah, we're what is it, like 2 out of 5 right now?
Okay.
3 ODST Reach. 2 out of
Okay.
So yeah, next to 3.
Nice.
Very excited
Nice.
about that.
Yeah. I played not recently, but talking about games that I have played that I fall in love with. No Man's Sky was in that same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Terraria played a shit ton
Yeah,
of.
I've been thinking of doing
Terraria.
another Terraria
Yeah.
modded playthrough. Yeah,
I haven't done modded
Oh,
Terraria at all, really.
Calamity mod Terraria is so good.
Ultimate Apocalypse.
It's like yeah, Ultimate Apocalypse and Dawn of War.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait till they.
Dude, I can't wait till the re-release.
remaster, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited, dude. I can't wait.
But
And then a game that has had a lot of controversy, even up into the recent update that came out a couple days ago, Ark Survival Evolved.
oh yeah,
I played it.
saw
We
that.
played a shit ton of that for a
Yeah,
while,
we
and I
did.
fell in love with it.
Yeah.
There's been a whole shit ton of controversy with
Oh,
that
yeah.
game. So
Yeah, apparently the developers did some.
they shut the whole
nonsense.
the whole like online service for that game down. It's like they had
damn.
all the servers for that
Yeah.
game. They shut down. They did everything, and they're trying to they were trying to move everything towards like Arc 2 or something,
that's
which
what
I don't
they're
think
saying.
has ever really came
Yeah.
out. Or I think it has, and it's not nearly
Right.
what it's supposed
Yeah,
to
I
be.
don't like it.
I think that they remastered Ark Survival Evolved, and now it's like Ark
Yeah,
Survival something else or whatever.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so and apparently it did not make the game any better.
Yeah.
And so like
It's
not
just
only
a
did they
relabeling.
ruin the main game, but like the remaster is not any good, and I don't think that like 2 is either around or going to be around.
They done fucked it up.
And then of course whenever they release this like aquatic update, everyone's like, okay, so it's probably going to be for the remaster version. Like no,
Yeah.
they're going it's actually the original version of the game. They
Wow.
like they updated and like brought out like new maps and
let's
shit
just turn
for it.
that around real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So yeah, but I don't think that they're like, I don't know if they reopened the servers or not yet for like those maps. So I'm not sure if you can actually play online with your friends,
Yeah.
which I think is like the whole point of that game. I feel like. So,
Right.
anyways, that's
That sucks.
a whole situation, but yeah,
Wowzers.
it is what it is.
Is what it is. Yeah, it was fun though when we played it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, we have some good memories for
I
that.
remember many a story.
Many a story.
The AIDS parasaur we dropped on.
Oh yeah,
Oh
what a
god.
fun time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few other things I've been hitting up recently. We have a game called Broken Arrow we've been playing a little bit, which has been pretty fun. A little like
Military RTS.
yeah, a little military RTS. I've been thinking about playing some more Deep Rock Galactic
Oh yeah.
because it's been a long time since
It
I
has
played
been a
that.
minute.
Yeah.
And especially because either it's the same developer or the same publisher or something, Coffee Stain, that makes Satisfactory, also did Valheim and Deep Rock. So it's all kind of in that
Yeah.
same sphere
Right.
where I'm like, I love these
The two
guys.
are related somehow.
Yeah. And
I've
I
always got Ghost Ship Games.
Mhm.
As far as I don't know if that's even the same developer or what have you, but
Right. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at game info.
Ginfo.
I was hoping that would be readily available, but apparently I can't find it.
Gotta dig deep.
Yeah, I got to
Treat it like John.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
What?
Ugh.
Oh, I don't want my achievements. That's not what I was looking for. Come on, help me out.
Give us your achievements.
Yeah, let
have
me
you
look at my
achieved?
achievements.
Right, let's see. What
So the
you've done.
developer is Ghost Ship Games. The publisher is Coffee Stain Publisher.
okay.
Mm.
So Coffee Stain also did the publishing for Deep Rock, Satisfactory, and Valheim,
Gotcha.
Cool.
and Goat Simulator apparently,
Oh,
which is
God.
funny to think about.
The Gimulator.
The Gimulator. So yeah, apparently Sanctum and Sanctum 2.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing in
Really?
this little point shop they have in Satisfactory, you can get the soundtrack for both Sanctum games.
Damn, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I love that. What a fun vibe.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I haven't actually had the chance to like play through the full Oblivion remastered, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
know as a person, as myself, again, I love Oblivion.
As an Ian.
one of my favorite games ever.
As an Ian.
I haven't had the chance to. I haven't really had, again, whatever free time that I have had, I've been playing either games with our group, with Broken Arrow, and Peak 2, a little,
Yeah,
a
Peak.
little, which is coming pretty fun every now and then, or Helldivers. It's been
Consuming you.
consuming me.
The ever present.
Yeah. And that's what I'm scared about. Is I
Yeah.
start up Satisfactory and I'm like, gosh, shit, this is actually kind of fun. I'm like, damn, I'm never gonna get
Here I
around
go.
to it. Here I go.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a bunch of other multiplayer games I want to try and hit up again. I purchased on the Steam sale. I purchased Elite Dangerous
Ooh.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Voyager
Ooh.
for Dylan and Chase.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them, I was like,
Yeah.
part of the ship, part of the crew, buddy.
Right.
Let's get to work. But actually, I haven't had a chance to
Everybody
get
on the-
back. I haven't got a chance to get back on that game. But
Put
it's
them all on the dolphin.
bruh. I got the Beluga.
Yeah, the beluga.
Got the Beluga liner.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I can fit everybody on the Dolphin. The Dolphin's too
Yeah.
small. I
Yeah,
think it's a
it's
1-seater.
Damn.
But the Beluga's a 4-seater.
You could like tape them on the top or something.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You'll be fine.
Just hold your breath.
Yeah.
Hold your breath for a few light years.
You don't
Where
need
you going?
what are you talking about? A spacesuit? You don't need a spacesuit. Get
Nah.
the fuck out there.
Yeah.
Bruh, I got myself a cool spacesuit in that game
Mhm.
where I look like a space cowboy.
Yeah.
I have like a whole like a whole
With
leather.
the assless chaps and everything.
I don't know about that, but I got
Assless
a
space
bandolier and I have a helmet that I have like a
Yeah.
whole cowboy hat on. I look pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice.
I got that, and I got a bunch of other ship parts and things like that. So,
Wow.
fun. All right. Anything else you want to hit up on?
Oh man.
How did you feel about the ending of Final Fantasy 16.
Fucking
how did it make you
great,
feel?
dude.
It was sad.
It was emotional. Like, goddamn.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't.
Yeah, if you care at all about what happens in the main story, and if you want to play it yourself, which I highly recommend, do not listen to the next couple minutes.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
This definitely has, like, the stories throughout most of the series are pretty consistent, like, quality-wise, I feel like.
Okay.
Depending on which ones you look at.
Right.
Like, 6 is fantastic, 7's great,
Mm-hmm.
10...
Does
It's an
Sephiroth?
acquired taste.
Oh yeah. Does 7 have like a 7-phase final boss, or is that a modern thing?
I don't know that it's 7
I know,
phases
I'm joking, I'm
specifically.
joking. Yeah, I'm being
They have some fucking super bosses though,
okay.
Yeah.
like all the fucking Ultima weapons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that shit. You gotta like that. That's another thing I like about the series is that some of them have like these super secret bosses that
Yeah.
you have to seek out and
Interesting.
fight for some of the best like items, skills, or spells or what have you.
Right.
In the,
Like any
in the
good
game.
RPG would have.
Right.
I feel like.
I want to say that's how Bahamut made his first couple of appearances. Was just like as a little secret boss you could find after defeating, I want to say 1 or 2 of the other summons. But man, it's some good shit.
I made that joke because obviously, again, as a person who played Kingdom Hearts, the original Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
and 2 has this, I don't say problem, this feature as well, is that on if you've ever played through the original Kingdom Hearts, you beat your best friend who is possessed by the final boss.
Right.
You then knock it out of him, go to like some ethereal plane, and then I think you're in some sort of dreamscape.
Yeah.
And you fight the final boss in
has
his
now become-
human form,
Yeah.
Right.
and with
about
with a
right.
shadow demon behind him.
Right. His fucking stand.
Yeah, his stand behind
Stand
him.
pulls up.
And then once you kill him that way, he then
Yeah.
turns into like a
spaceship.
a flesh
Right.
ship. Yeah, and he's a monster. And
Yeah.
then once you kill that, and only then will you finally actually
Right.
kill the boss
Yeah,
after
the
like
final
finally
check on the
become
list.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly.
Flashlight.
It is light. yeah. Like, that's always
man.
and the same thing with 2. 2, they beat the same boss a handful of times, except in that one, like you beat him one time, he then like has a wardrobe change and goes crazy. He then goes like far away and starts like hucking buildings at you.
Yeah.
I think it's even worse in 2 because there's a moment where like he becomes fully clad in armor and
Yeah.
becomes one with this throne,
Oh, yeah.
and he has like this scepter, and you're like, wait, what? And so he's now a dragon ship that is made out of the buildings that were part of this area. And he's like hucking buildings at you, and of course you have to like ninja like slice the building in half, and like it flies apart. And then like at the very end, again you're in this liminal nothing space where it's like a clear floor, and you're in this like sphere of like whatever.
Yep.
And he like has like lightsabers for hands, and you're like, what is happening? Where am I? And again, your best friend is there. Yeah. There's a moment whenever like
time.
where he like you and your friend are back to back, and the bad guy like, has like you surrounded with laser beams, and you literally have to like you have to like or you and your friend are running around blocking all the.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is some anime shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is some
for
Final
sure.
Fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
And then I made a joke that I was like, Dylan obviously was trying to finish out this game,
Yeah.
and I remember I walked into the living room and was like. I was just kind of like come and hang around. He's like, "Oh, dude, you came just in time. We're about to like fight the final
Right.
boss."
I thought it was on the final stretch.
bruh.
Like
Yeah.
steps away, but no.
He
It's just a prelude.
He did a pre-boss fight,
Yeah.
and then I kind of dozed off on the couch, which it then brought him to. We had another friend of ours, Chase, again, longtime friend of the show. He's like, "Well, I got to get going." He's like, "But," because he's like, "I know for a fact you got like 5 hours of gameplay
Yeah.
more," and he's like, "No, we're approaching the end."
this is-
This
I
is
was, I was
good. This is-
confident.
he was confident. So Chase ends up leaving. I end up dozing off on the couch,
Right.
and I wake up to John and Dylan goofing around a little
Right.
bit, talking about how he skipped something.
Yeah. Oh god.
Tell him.
You little skipper.
Shut up. So the little pre-fight is where Ultima, the main antagonist of 16, describes his master plan and how these events came to be, how he fucking created humanity on Valisthea. And and of course, Clive and Joshua are like,
What?
Don't care plus fuck you.
Don't care, didn't
I'm going
ask.
to fucking kill you. And so then they have a little tussle. And after thoroughly beating his ass, or at least that form of him,
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, you're so stupid. You have no idea what's going on, do you?" And then he fucking like beats feet the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, he takes the back door out.
Yeah.
Right, destroys an entire city, creates a floating platform,
Yeah,
and then surrounds it in a crystal cocoon.
Yeah.
as they do.
Right.
You know.
So then we retreat to the hideaway, and everybody's like, "Well, fuck. What are we gonna do?"
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Got these-
given those circumstances,
Chores.
I thought like the fucking apocalypse is oncoming. Like we got to do something right the fuck now.
Yeah.
And then everybody and their mother
Yep.
decides this is a good time for small jobs. Hey, Clive, you want to help me out with this? I'm
Yeah,
like,
No.
no.
I'm done
Yeah.
with side quests.
What are you
now.
talking about? I just fought God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
And
have to
live.
kill God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you not see?
Yeah,
Like, what do you want me to
Yeah.
your first
trim
interaction.
the boot? No.
Yeah, first interaction you had upon coming out of the cutscene was an old lady
Right,
asking you to find some bones
hoes for your dog?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No.
there's gonna be no antelopes anymore if I don't,
Yeah.
if I don't go kill a god.
Yeah. And then of course you then
I look around the map and I see nothing but green exclamation points. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
there's quests everywhere.
They're everywhere. I look at the world map and they're fucking everywhere. And I'm like, oh my God. I can't do this. I have to, no. I have an order of operations. This
Yeah,
shit takes priority.
again,
Clearly.
you just
I don't care
told
if nobody else understands that. I know what I have to do. I'm
You
going to go
just
kill
told
God now.
everybody, you're like, we're about to fight the
Yeah.
final boss.
We're about
almost,
to die.
We're almost done.
Everybody's going to die.
So I'm talking about everyone in the living room, like
Yeah.
myself included.
Right.
I dozed off and I was like, I'm
We're gonna
prepared. I'm prepared for like the ending of the game.
Right,
and
right.
you're over here like, no, I'm not doing your
I can't
side
do
quest.
it. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
So he continues on.
I'm not in a side quest mood.
So I was going to say that's
Shame.
that's the first boss fight.
Mhm.
That was what I was going to say. So what happens after that? What is the next version of him
The next version of him is what we run into
at the castle gates or whatever?
at the top of the tower inside what at one
Yeah.
point was twin. What was the name of that place?
Yeah, I
It was some imperial city that
Okay.
he flattened
Now
and turned
it's
into like a
just
citadel.
Mhm.
Crater.
So we ride with Dion, who is the dominant of Bahamut.
Yeah.
He busts a hole through the cocoon. We're in there.
Right.
Ultima shows up at the top of the tower and is like, "Welcome to the end, bitch."
Mm-hmm.
And then he turns into the Ultima Ifrit,
Yeah,
which is like his true form.
yeah.
And so,
True form TM.
Right,
Yeah,
so-
TM, yeah. Asterisk.
Yeah.
so then one of my
One.
favorite fucking sequences in the game
Yeah.
happens, where both like Bahamut, Ifrit, and the Phoenix,
Right.
all three gang up
It's great.
Yeah.
on Ultima, and dude, it is like
You actually
the
like
purest
you
action.
send down the full power of the sun.
Right. Yeah. At one point, like it's a back and forth. Like Ultima's like thoroughly handing them their asses individually, and then they start making a breakthrough. They start like giving him a run back, and at one point, all three of them gang up on his ass. They have him stunned like right above the Citadel Tower.
Yeah.
And each one of them throws out their fucking like heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Like the kind of shit I would use in Super Robot Wars
Oh
to
hell yeah.
fight a boss with question marks for a
Yes,
health bar.
Yes.
We got Hellfire, we got Revelation,
Mhm.
and we got fucking Mega Flare.
Yep.
The simultaneous activation of these abilities
Yeah.
is able to
Converge.
Right.
Like triangulate, literally.
Yeah.
they form together in the middle right above this fucker's head
Yeah.
into what is called Tri-Disaster.
Yep.
And it is the most fuck off apocalypse
Mhm.
ability I have ever seen.
Right.
Like
It is the full weight of the sun. I feel
right.
like.
Yeah.
right.
No, you're fucking you are dead
Yeah,
after
yeah,
this.
yeah.
There is no coming back from this.
No.
Of course, with Ultima being
Yeah, he just
Mm-hmm.
the fucking creator of life on this planet.
Right. Took it on the chin.
Right. Shrugs it off like it's nothing.
Mm.
And
So that was the second fight.
right, that was the second fight
Okay.
we had with him.
And then he ends up. Is this whenever you go like you go into the door and he brings you into like that other? He brings you into his dimension.
He tries to finish us off. Clive is like falling down toward the city, and as Ultima is about to like just fire out a fucking exaflare to wipe us out, Bahamut steps in and throws out a fucking mega flare, and it's a fucking Dragon Ball beam struggle.
Yes,
it's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
So Bahamut, one of my personal favorite summons next to like Titan throughout the series.
Right.
The motherfucking King of Dragons.
Yes.
What a title.
It's great.
The first worm. Dude. This guy goes out in the glory.
He gives it his all.
Glorious blaze I have ever seen. And as this is happening, like Joshua is fucking careening down toward the city to try and save his fucking brother.
Yeah.
And then we just see Dion like throw out a few extra mega flares at the end, gets fucking obliterated by the beam, but not before giving Ultima a nice kick in the pants on the way out.
Right.
And from that point, he just falls to his death. That's the last we see of him.
Allegedly.
Here comes Dion 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So we cut back to the interior of this structure.
Yeah.
That Ultima has so covetously guarded. And they are like on the fucking cusp of defeat. Like they're none the worse for wear. Eventually, thank God. But Joshua's like coughing up blood.
Oh yeah,
more so than usual. So Clive has to just like carry him to the final fucking room. Like, here we go, dude.
Yeah,
we're about to fucking end it, hopefully. But of course, that just ends up being part of the master plan.
Of course.
And Joshua, who at this point we thought had Ultima sealed within him, turns out that was just a part of him.
Right.
That he had tucked away.
And apparently he put all the different parts and all the different guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Each of the dominants had a piece of him in there.
Yep.
So
he's able to like reconjoin with all the other parts of himself.
Right. And he's able to complete himself again.
Yeah. So now we're on fight number 3.
Yeah.
This is
Joshua fucking dies.
Yes. Sad.
peace.
That one fucking got me, dude.
Yeah.
They ham it up perfectly.
Yeah, they
right.
do all the flashbacks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, the relationship between the characters is easily, like, the highlight of this game for
of course.
me. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Could not have been done better, I think.
Yeah.
And when he dies, like, but for real this time, it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
I spent the whole game trying to make sure you were still alive.
And here you are.
Right.
You keep doing this to me, Joshua.
So, and then the third fight happens, and it's now he is Ultimalius.
Right.
That's the last one. Is Ultimalius.
Okay, that's
Right,
the
the
last
final
one.
form.
Yeah.
The fight, his final
form.
form.
Final form.
Yeah. But then he's like, I think he's just like Ultima.
I think he's Ultima again.
Right.
And then,
in that third form.
yeah,
and then, of course
he goes
later,
back into like Ifrit, but this is a different one
with
This one's-
wings.
Yeah,
Ultima
with six
Risen.
wings. Yeah, it's like
Ultima
Risen.
Risen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And then it's Ultimalius.
I'm not Ultimalius.
Very
yeah.
multi-layered.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that it's very.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
final boss.
It's just
Like,
it is
goddamn.
Final
gotta earn
Fantasy
it.
coded, where like
Yeah.
you're going to fight the final boss
Yeah.
6 different times in 4 different flavors.
Yeah.
A few extra lives along the way.
Yeah. But I think that sometimes they do it pretty well. I think this one they did pretty well because like he keeps, like I feel like every time it comes back to him, he feels a little bit more frantic
Right.
and
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
ragged,
that
like
did, like
The
his
motherfucker's
whole-
in denial.
you
Yeah.
can't kill me. And you're
I
like,
cannot
his,
end.
his
Yeah, yeah,
monotone speech becomes more like
frantic.
like
Yeah.
frantic,
Panicked
you know,
even.
panicked.
Yeah.
It's like you're not like me.
Yeah.
You can't
Right.
possibly be.
I am the end.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I am the Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 16. You can't touch me. And he gets clapped.
It's a great game.
Yeah. Kill the final god.
Kill, but yeah.
And boy, do we.
Yep. And as he's laying there, literally shriveling up and dying away, he's like,
Yeah.
I hope you love your.
Fuck you.
I hate you.
You were like a brother to me.
Yeah, dude, right. He's laying there, like literally, like fizzling
Eat
away.
shit and die.
Yeah. He's like, I hope you enjoy your world.
I hope
the
you
black
stub your toe for the
husk.
Enjoying
rest of your life
eternity
ever.
on
I
his
hope
black
you walk on
husk.
Legos.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
What a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
What a good
It's
little
insane.
experience this was.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to get you on next time. I feel like
Yeah,
we
200
should.
episodes.
No, come on. Give us a couple more weeks.
Right.
Wait for the summer holiday.
Yeah,
to-
the summer holiday.
yeah.
The Halloween
I
special.
go on vacation last week of July,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna try and plan some episodes ahead for that. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
but when I get back, we definitely should watch some
Some Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
To be honest, I may try and reach out to Ethan and see if he wants to
We gotta
rewatch.
get him back for the original.
For the original.
At least.
Yeah. The OG.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that one has like the best monologue of any movie
Oh,
ever.
God,
the,
it's so
the
good.
ending monologue.
I've
good.
seen things you
Yeah.
people
Oh yeah,
believe.
dude.
It's so fucking cool.
There's a handful of monologues that I have like written
Yeah.
down. There's one in the third or fourth season, I think, of Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of the dad character has one
Hmm.
of the most heart wrenching monologues that I was
Yeah.
like, that scene finished and I paused and I was like, hold on,
Damn.
I just have to sit here for a second.
Right.
That's some good
Let me
shit.
let me take a minute.
Because the acting is so good, the setting is wonderful. If you know the character, like it's just
Yeah.
it hits the nail on the head.
Mhm.
It builds up to a lot of stuff. So there's a handful of monologues like that I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's good shit.
Dude, on the other side of the spectrum, that hate monologue has stuck
Yeah.
with me.
It stuck for you. I never,
Mhm.
it never got me. It
Just
never
couldn't
got
get
me.
into it.
Yeah.
Man.
Love
I think
it.
I talked about it. I was like, it just feels
Yeah.
a bit.
We got a whole episode dedicated to that.
You're right. And I was like, it feels a bit whiny because I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think he understands. But that's just that's
He
a
can't.
human, right? Because he
Yeah.
can't. He's not allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't designed to
Right.
understand.
Motherfucker was built for war and
Yeah.
nothing else.
So, anyways, with all that being said, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Thank you, John, for sticking around with us and hanging out. You know all the places to hit us up at. We have the YouTube channel. You can type in at Hindsight Studios on YouTube and find all the videos. You can subscribe there, like the video. You can also type in The Aftermath on all the major podcasting platforms and find us there. And also, if you...
Pray to the mother crystals.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
You will receive the
The
podcast.
I think if you hold out your hand and just conjure up the flame of an icon,
Right.
and then you quench it at the same time, that will bring you the podcast as well.
You will have summoned us.
Yeah. Is there one that you know of, an obscure way to find the podcast? I know it's been a while for you.
Yeah,
It's been 4
a
years.
while. I'll let you know
Okay.
in 200
Fine.
episodes.
Come on.
And then I'll let you know.
Yeah. I think you just text somebody and
Yeah.
give it to you. I think.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah. For the people out there who've asked, I still have not gotten any of the mailbox or PO box set up to receive the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
So that it is just is what it is.
Right.
So like you gotta
Tough.
just think deep down in your heart that you want the podcast and let that feeling go into the ether, and then it will come to you as well. So like,
Eventually.
if you can't figure out the actual mailing system, I don't want to get them involved.
Right.
Until next week, thank you so much for listening.
See you.
So long.
Bye bye.